So first, I want to look at the UK construction market, just holistically see where our issues are. I then want to look at our client themselves, Lang, and review where is the opportunity cost, what is the financial impact they're facing, so how much can they invest into this? And then finally, let's do an opportunity analysis and just say which direction we should potentially go. So let's take a look at the UK construction market first. I want to evaluate the existing initiatives already. So it sounds like our client has done some internal things, but across the market, I imagine everyone's probably raising salaries and costs. I also want to look at what are trade associations doing? What are schools doing to upskill this workforce? I know trade schools are usually underfunded, but a huge opportunity there. I also then want to benchmark what are other successful workforce programs that have occurred in the UK and maybe even outside of the UK for other companies, other countries. The US has certainly had this issue for some time as well. What are we doing to upskill and is it successful that they can take to the UK? Finally, for the market piece, I want to segment. So I want to ID what are the critical gaps in the geographies and education and skill level. So where can we actually hone in on what the problem is that could be then impacting Lang? On that note, let's get to Lang. So what's the actual opportunity cost right now? So you had referenced that there's a record number of jobs that are actually turning away. I imagine if everyone's experiencing this, probably everyone's doing this, but maybe one or two companies are then coming in and scooping up all this great opportunity. So let's actually quantify the lost opportunities. So what's the projected decline? What's the typical revenue we're giving up? So we can understand how much can we invest back into this for that kind of break-even concept. And then let's actually pinpoint the gaps from this. So what are the acute gaps? What are the barriers? So is it high demand? Is it regional? Is it Brexit and visas? What is actually leading to this? All right, that finally leads us to where we're going with this. Let's do an opportunity analysis. Can we expand the workforce supply piece? So can we invest in more training centers? Can we do more apprenticeship programs? Can we sponsor visas to attract people from Eastern Europe or other areas in Europe? And maybe eventually even from the Americas and Asia. And then there's a second piece of this. Can we reduce the workforce demand in the sense of can we automate more work? I've seen great videos of 3D printers coming in and automating a lot of that development process too. So I imagine there's a huge productivity boom that could be made through good investment in technology. And hopefully we'll know based on the lost revenue right now, how much we could eventually potentially invest into this.